What is up, everyone? I'm here to teach you every step of the Swing 360 after learning it just 1 week ago. I'm a personal trainer from New Jersey. I'm 37 years old and I've been doing calisthenics for about 4 years, and I've learned that you can still make major gains even later in life. What is the Swing 360? The Swing 360 is a dynamic calisthenics move that uses momentum from your swing to perform a full 360-degree rotation. It's different than a muscle-up 360, which is more about brute force after you've pulled yourself up over the bar. The Swing 360 is all about timing, rhythm, and skill, which makes it feel safer and less intimidating. Are you ready? Before you start, you must be able to swing comfortably on a pull-up bar. You also need to be able to do an explosive pull-up where you can release your hands at the peak to catch air. The goal is to start with a strong foundation and build from there. Now here's the warm-up. You're going to be falling, so make sure your joints are ready. Don't skip this part. Start with your head and work your way down. Do some neck rotations, big arm circles, torso twists, and some wrist circles. Finish up with a few practice jumps, spinning, just to get a feel for the motion. All right, so the first step is to find a bar that's a little bit above your head, not too tall. Obviously, the taller the bar, the scarier it is. So find one where your feet can clear comfortably when you swing. Something like this would be perfect. Since we are comfortable swinging from the bar, we can start by basically just going for it. But of course, there are some steps. First, on your way out from the swing, start your spin by leading with one foot and twisting your hips. Keep a slight bend in your arms to help launch you into the air. Next up, we're actually going to launch and spin. So, launch yourself up and practice spinning. Don't worry about catching the bar yet. Just focus on getting a 180-degree turn first, then 270, and eventually you're going to start getting close to touching the bar. This part is really difficult because it's all about timing the launch and the spin. You kind of want to wind up, and as soon as you start launching yourself, the hips and your feet are already leading the spin, and then the second you get into the air, your head, your shoulders, your torso are all following. Eventually, you're going to start touching the bar with one hand, and when that happens, you are so close. Just keep practicing and keep trying to launch yourself just a little bit more and to spin just a little faster. Each rep that you give at this point has got to be 100%, and you got to keep finding ways to keep giving more and more, because if you're touching it with one or two hands right now, you just need a little bit more hang time to be able to grab the bar and hold on. At this point, you're basically there, and maybe you're starting to catch the bar and then land with your feet hitting the ground. I recommend catching the bar without your feet touching the ground first before moving to a higher pull-up bar. If you're starting with a bar that's like a foot or so above your head, there's definitely plenty of time to tuck your feet up and really know for sure that you got it on the medium, on the low bar before you go to the high bar. When you're on the high bar, it should feel a little scarier, but everything should be easier. You have more clearance with your feet on the ground, and I don't know, maybe you do have a little bit more hang time to grab the bar. Well, I hope this video helps you land your first Swing 360. It's a challenging move, but it's incredibly rewarding. If this helped you, congratulations! If you want to see more content like this, please subscribe and let me know in the comments what other calisthenics moves you'd like to see me break down.